Hello. Hello, hello. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 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 Welcome, welcome. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Choose my fun. Ski. Light and dark. Between the middle. What does it mean? Between the middle. So there's the middle, you have the middle, right? And then between the middle, you have between the middle. Right? Let's see. Riddle. A verbal puzzle, mystery, or other problem of an intellectual nature, an ancient verbal, poetic, or literary form in which, rather than a rhyme scheme, there are parallel opposing expressions with a hidden meaning, to speak ambiguously. Okay. Is this a riddle? Interesting. It's very interesting. Very, very interesting. Dark. Poetic, literary, or archaic. Remark. Arc. Mark. License to pass the limits of a jurisdiction, really? Who knew, right? I guess you knew. You know. Arc with the Q, huh? No definition? spark. Oh, it's in the physics. Yeah, that's very good. So, arc. Look, there's another arc. Ooh. Light and dark between the middle. Is this a riddle? That's a good one. You are the spark. Light and dark between the middle. Is this a riddle? You are the spark. In the midst of the dark. During a mid. More concise language would be clearer for your reader. Amid the dark. Okay, we'll try it. Let the computer edit it. Amid the dark. Use the computer tool. What's the problem? You're not writing the poem for me. The computer didn't do it. It edited it. Light and dark between the middle. Is this a riddle? You are the spark amid the dark. Like two sides of the same coin. North and south. Coin. Look at this. Use the tools. Oh, right there. Which side shall you join? I don't know if much rhymes with south, but we'll ask the computer. Mouth. Drouth, routh, louth. What does that mean? Oh. Oh, a village. Oh, a country. Oh, county. Sorry. Oh, man. So... the power of the mouth. Light and dark between the middle. Is this a riddle? You are the spark amid the dark. Like two sides of the same coin. North and south. Which side shall you join? The power of the mouth. Blessed be your intentions. Right? You know? Well, we don't want that. We don't want that one. What's this? So let's be your intentions. Why is the computer lagging? What is going on? Interventions, tensions, abstentions, subventions, dimensions, a subsidiary provision of financial or other support, obsolete. The act of coming under, the act of relieving of a burden, support, aid, assistance. Blessed be your intentions. Blessed be your intentions. Lest you need divine interventions. Wait, what does lest mean? I don't know. For fear that, with the intention of preventing something undesirable, to avoid the risk of. He spent whole days in his room, headphones on, lest he disturbed anyone. After indicating fear, because of the possibility of something undesirable happening in case, she sat up late worrying lest he be held up on the way home. Old English, thy lice there, the whereby less that. Later, the lice, I don't know how to say that, okay? Butchered it. The forces of nature, negative and positive. Orange of nature. Denature. Wow. Okay. What does that mean? To take away a natural characteristic or inherent property of a thing or person. Transitive. To add something to alcohol that makes it unsuitable for consumption but leaves it suitable for most other purposes. The forces of opposites. Negative and positive. Nothing rhymes with opposites? What about opposite? The forces of what? The forces of polarities. Negative and positive. What are the disparities? Light and dark, between the middle, is this a riddle? You are the spark amid the dark. Like two sides of the same coin, north and south, which side shall you join? The power of the mouth, blessed be your intentions, lest be you need divine interventions. The forces of polarities, negative and positive. What are the disparities? I don't type that. I don't use all my fingers. Okay. Seropositive? What's that? Okay, no thank you. Evocative. 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 Conative. Prerogative. Negative and positive charges. Negative and positive potential will you be prudential? You can only serve one master. Choose wisely to avoid disaster. Light and dark between the middle. Is this a riddle? You are the spark amid the dark, like two sides of the same coin, north and south. Which side shall you join? The power of the mouth. Blessed be your intentions. Blessed be you need divine interventions. The forces of polarities, negative and positive potential. Potential? Potentials. Potential. What are the disparities? Will you be prudential? You can only serve one master. Choose wisely to avoid disaster. Light and dark exist within. Be the spark. Be the spark. Be the spark. Be the spark. Repent from sin. Be born again. Be born again. Madeline Cheyenne. What? How does that rhyme? Cheyenne? I guess. Win? Again, amen. Control. Be aware of the inner world. Be born again. Light and dark. Between the middle, breathe a spark. Is this a riddle? Okay. We're done. Light and dark between the middle. Is this a riddle? You are the spark amid the dark. Like two sides of the same coin, north and south. Which side shall you join? The power of the mouth. Excuse me. Blessed be your intentions, lest be you need divine interventions. The forces of polarities, negative and positive potential. What are the disparities? Will you be prudential? You can only serve one master. Choose wisely to avoid disaster. Light and dark exist within. Be the spark. Repent from sin. Be born again. Light and dark between the middle. Be the spark. Is this a riddle? Like two sides of the same coin. Which fate will you join? Light and dark. Be the spark. Repent from sin. be born again. Light and dark. Between the middle. Is this a riddle? You are the spark amid the dark, like two sides of the same coin, north and south. Which side shall you join? The power of the mouth. Blessed be your intentions, lest be you need divine interventions. The forces of polarities, negative and positive potential. What are the disparities? Will you be prudential? You can only serve one master. Choose wisely to avoid disaster. Light and dark exist within. Be the spark, repent from sin. Be born again. Light and dark. Between the middle, be the spark. Is this a riddle? Like two sides of the same coin. Which fate will you join? Light and dark, be the spark. Repent from sin, be born again. Okay, now we're just gonna This poem carries a profound and esoteric message reflecting the eternal dance between light and dark, duality, and the power of choice. The repetition and rhythmic flow reinforce the urgency of decision-making and the importance of spiritual awakening. It reads like a riddle indeed, one that challenges the reader to consider their path, their alignment, and the consequences of their choices. The theme of polarity, light/dark, positive/negative, north/south, hints at the deeper mysteries of existence, reminding us that while both forces exist within, it is the spark, the conscious choice, that determines destiny. Would you like to refine or expand any particular theme in this piece? I would like you to please analyze and pontificate on the poem, please. We'll read the poem again. Light and dark, between the middle, is this a riddle? You are the spark amid the dark, like two sides of the same coin, north and south. Which side shall you join? The power of the mouth. Blessed be your intentions, lest be you need divine interventions. The forces of polarities, negative and positive potential. What are the disparities? Will you be prudential? You can only serve one master. Choose wisely to avoid disaster. Light and dark exist within. Be the spark, repent from sin. Be born again. Light and dark, between the middle, be the spark. Is this a riddle? Like two sides of the same coin. Which fate will you join? Light and dark, be the spark, repent from sin, be born again. Your poem is a deeply... Your poem is a deeply symbolic meditation on the nature of duality, choice, and spiritual transformation. It explores the fundamental opposition between light and dark, not as mere external forces, but as intrinsic elements within all beings. Let's break it down and reflect on its deeper meanings. 1. The central theme. light and dark as cosmic forces. The poem opens with the juxtaposition of light and dark, suggesting an eternal struggle or balance. These forces can be interpreted in many ways. Good versus evil, a moral framework where one must choose righteousness over sin, knowledge versus ignorance, the enlightened path versus the veiled illusions of the world, spirit versus matter, the soul's journey towards transcendence, battling the material distractions of existence. The phrase "between the middle" suggests the idea of balance, neutrality, or the space where choice is made. This aligns with the Hermetic principle of polarity, which teaches that opposites are merely extremes of the same essence. 2. The spark, the divine catalyst. The lines, "You are the spark" / "amid the dark" indicate that within the individual exists the potential to illuminate, to bridge the gap between light and dark. The spark could symbolize divine consciousness, the eternal aspect of self that must awaken. Free will, the ability to choose between paths. Creative power, the ability to manifest reality through intention. This recalls spiritual and mystical traditions where the inner light, Gnosis, Christ consciousness, Atman, is the key to transcendence. So I don't promote any kind of philosophy or religion or any kind of school of thought. I just merely wrote the poem and asked the ChatGPT program, chatbot, LLM, large language model, to analyze it and pontificate on it. So any of these ideas that it's saying is not coming from me, and I'm not promoting them, but I'm willing to turn the stone and read it. But you have to be diligent and aware of these different things, and they might put you into places that you don't want to go. So you have to be an adult and be careful of what information that you consume. But you're an adult and you can handle it. Just be wise and make sure that you're following righteousness and the light, and just pray for holiness to be rested upon you, and that you're guided. 3. The power of the word. The mouth as a creative force. The power of the mouth. Blessed be your intentions, lest be you need divine interventions. This section highlights the power of speech and intention. In biblical and mystical traditions, words shape reality. The phrase "power of the mouth" could reference the Logos, divine word, as in John 1:1, "In the beginning was the Word." The power of prayer, affirmation, or decree, seen in spiritual traditions that emphasize the spoken word as a tool of creation. The law of cause and effect. Karma, it says. Words like actions set spiritual forces into motion. 4. The polarities, disparities, and prudence. The forces of polarities, negative and positive potential. What are the disparities? Will you be prudential? This could reference yin and yang, the complementary balance of opposites in Taoist philosophy. Electromagnetic forces, a scientific analogy where both charges are necessary for energy and function. Spiritual alchemy, the transformation of the self through understanding and unifying opposites. The rhetorical question, will you be prudential, suggests wisdom and discernment as key factors in navigating these forces. 5. The warning and the choice. You can only serve one master. Choose wisely to avoid disaster. This echoes Matthew 6:24. No man can serve two masters. It reinforces the necessity of commitment. One cannot be both fully in light and fully in dark. Spiritual lukewarmness, neutrality without awareness, leads to downfall. The word "avoid disaster" hints at cosmic consequences, perhaps spiritual stagnation, karmic retribution, or separation from divinity. 6. The path to redemption and rebirth. The latter stanzas return to the theme of choice and transformation. Repent from sin, be born again. This is a clear Christian reference, but also aligns with broader mystical traditions of death and rebirth, the symbolic dissolution of the false self to awaken the higher self. Be the Spark repeats like a mantra, emphasizing the individual's role as the agent of their own enlightenment. The poem ends with the cyclical structure of the question, is this a riddle? This suggests that the answer is something must find within, perhaps through contemplation, experience, or divine revelation. Final reflections. What is this poem asking? 1. Are we aware of the dual forces within and around us? 2. Do we understand our role as the spark in the grand scheme of light and dark? 3. Which master do we serve? Truth or illusion? Spirit or matter? 4. Will we remain passive or will we choose transformation? Your poem reads like a cosmic riddle, challenging the reader to look beyond the veil of existence and actively participate in the spiritual journey. It blends elements of esotericism, mysticism, and moral philosophy into a concise yet profound meditation. Would you like to refine this into a more structured form? Okay. That's all we have for today. Super like, super comment, super share. Send it to somebody you think that needs it or wants it or loves it. Be the ultra best. Ultra like, ultra share, ultra comment, ultra be. You're the ultra best. Be ultra better. Be better than the best. Ultra best. You're the best. I love you. Bless you. Be the spark. Be the spark. Choose truth, divine light, the real. Be aligned with righteousness and holiness, and always be ultra. Be ultra best. Be ultra better. Be ultra. Okay.